Oh, what's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome to the briefing room. Now, today's episode has been actually a subscriber donated clip, so from Joy Boom Games. Thank you very much, Joy. He's actually a personal friend of mine, so thank you very much for submitting the first clip of the series. And I don't think there could be a better clip to a Rainbow Six series than submitting something via the Lord Tachanka. So, in today, we'll be looking at what he did wrong, how he could have played better, and just overall better situations that he could have played out with Tachanka. Now, of course, Tachanka has his mounted turret that has the shield on it, and then later on, I'll be talking about some of the weaknesses that actually perfectly ideally point out in this clip here, and other things along those lines. So before I firstly cut out, the first thing I do want to point about this clip is that, Joy, your reaction or your speed to setting up is extremely slow. In Rainbow Six Siege, whether it's casual or ranked, you want to deploy your reinforcements as fast as possible. You don't want to wait around too much. You don't want to sit around, especially when you're a defensive operator like Tachanka. You know, you don't have a turret on wheels. So you're going to want to set up, you're going to want to stay in that position, you're going to make sure those walls around you are reinforced, and you want to make sure that you can hunker down and knock out as many drones as possible. Also, during the clip, you did notice that he has tried to set down his turret in the setup phase. That is something I typically don't like to do as much, or something I do prefer to do is just drop the turret in a very standard spot, so something very obvious, and then as the phase sets, or as the game continues, move the turret itself. The operators, usually on offense, get back on their drones to check where the turret is, so you'll be killing a lot more time, them looking for you, things along those lines. Hopefully, best paired with a mute to stop those drones that are coming in. So let's let the rest of the clip roll, and then we'll see where we need to stop next and see what happened. So, first coming up here, as we see, Buck gets absolutely mutilated by the turret. Now, your position with the turret was quite well. Now, the weakness of the turret, and you'll see it up here as just the clip continues on a little bit, is that the turret has a very wide, or the turret shield, I should say, has this very wide character to it, if you will, like Blackbeard's shield. Blackbeard physically doesn't actually need to be around a wall. You can destroy a shield even before he sees you, which could give you the upper hand, which does happen here at Tachanka's turret. So, of course, basement plane isn't the best objective for Tachanka because of ceiling fuse balls and just many other situations. So, whoever that Buck was should really feel bad for dying right there. But overall, good use of your hearing. You could hear him coming, you could hear the bullets being shot out. The position of your turret was great, just a little bit behind the deployable shield, so there isn't that little gap between your body, so you don't get shot. That was really nice on your end. And then that Buck just, well, he decided to punch out the wall or wherever he was standing, or someone got greedy, whatever seemed to have happened there, and, well, he ate shit.
Empty mag! Swap it! P-28 mounted and ready.
So, coming up here, we're looking at when Glaz deploys smoke. As Glaz, it's pretty much the your end-all be-all is you want to pop smoke and try to take out someone in the corner. Now, of course, in your current position where you were, moving your turret and taking that drone out was good. You take a little bit too long to take out the drone, but once you heard the drone, I would have first shot the drone, then taken out my turret and replaced it, just so they don't have that intel. But of course, Tachanka does make very loud noises, so your audio cue probably would have given away the same position, what would have happened. So maybe not, maybe still it would have been better. Maybe your play might have been more optimal because of the time they would have taken to get off their drone as you were deploying your turret. Things along those lines. If you would have shot the drone, he would have had time to come kill you. So optimally, each play would have been okay. It's just in some situations, you don't know how it goes either way. But overall, you do come out on top here. You play very well when you do notice you hit the Glaz with your turret spray. Now, granted, that Glaz should have easily killed you because of the new smoke patch, where you clearly couldn't see him, and the only way you knew you hit him is because you smacked him with your turret. So using your audio cue there was very good. Now, obviously, there was a little bit of potato, but you are in the smoke, so there's only so much you could do. But good job on taking out the Glaz. That was really well executed. Your use of audio was absolutely fantastic, and I don't think I could have... I don't think there was any other better way of playing that, unless you just got the lucky headshot. So that was really good on your end.
Last operator standing.
Reloading.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
And lastly here, where you finish off the round by taking out Thatcher, I do personally know that you were playing with Thunder, so Thunder was probably, well, hopefully he was communicating with you that Thatcher is being pushed to you. Although you could hear Thatcher running upstairs above you, your audio cue to come in to kill him was very well. Your crosshair placement and body extension, your body didn't need to overextend that much. You could have stayed tucked in the cubby, but good thing Thatcher wasn't looking at you. If he would have exposed a lot more. But he was distracted by Thunder, so what I could naturally assume, or hopefully assume, was good team communication, which is paramount to success in Rainbow Six Siege. You obviously optimally took out Thatcher as best as possible, securing the round for you, and showing off why Lord Tachanka is a force to be reckoned with, and why teamwork makes the dream work. So overall, I'm going to say this clip was probably a solid 7 out of 10. Now, the only reason I gave it a little bit lower score is because of how long it took to set up, and some of the not optimal plays of body positioning, crosshair placement, and not aiming down your sight in critical moments where you should have. But other than that, it was pretty well. Just work on taking out drones, body position, as I just stated before, and I hope what was good team communication with Thunder up there worked out well. So overall, good job out of you guys. I can't really judge the rest of your teammates because I didn't see them do that much. Thunder did get some kills up there, so I'm going to say Thunder did contribute to a lot of anti-flank, which is important. Anti-flank is always important, especially with a shotgun and Jaeger. Interesting choice, but hey, why not? It's plain. Have a little fun. So overall, thank you once again for submitting the clip. It was really good, and it really shows that Tachanka can be useful if you use him in the right situation and just with a little hint of luck. So thanks once again for submitting the clip. If you guys do want to submit your own clip to the briefing room, you can use this email linked here. It's on the screen somewhere. I don't know. It's on the screen. Submit it there. Minimum 720p, 60 FPS. I know that this video clip here wasn't 60 FPS, but that's okay. Xbox I know the DVR on there can support 60 FPS, and obviously if you have a capture card of some sort, you can. I have no idea about PS4, so maybe later on when I discover more on how to export clips properly from Xbox, I'll make a little tutorial if you guys are interested. But other than that, thank you once again, Joy, for submitting your clip, and I'll see you, sexy beasts, in the next briefing room. Peace.